John takes the bus to the city to buy a gift. At the mall, he checks his bag. His phone is missing. He feels scared. Maybe he left it on the bus. John runs back, but the bus is gone. A man says the driver took the phone to the station. John hurries there. The driver smiles and gives it back. "You're lucky," he says. John thanks him and buys the gift, with his phone safe in his pocket. Chapter 2: Building a Home for Liberty. After the Statue of Liberty arrived in New York in 1885, people were very excited. But there was one big problem. The pedestal, or base, was not finished yet. The statue could not be put up until the pedestal was ready. Finishing the pedestal, workers had to hurry. The pedestal was made of concrete and stone. It had to be very strong to hold the heavy statue. The base was built on Bedloe's Island, the small island in New York Harbor. Men worked day and night. They used big tools and machines. They carried heavy stones. It was hot and hard work, but they believed in the statue. They knew it was important. Finally, after many months, the pedestal was finished. It was over 150 feet, 46 meters tall. Now it was time to put the statue together. Putting Liberty together, the 350 pieces of the statue were taken out of their boxes. Each piece had a number. Workers used cranes to lift the copper parts. They followed Bartholdi's instructions carefully. It was like a giant puzzle. The arm, the torch, the face, the robe, and the crown all had to be placed in the right spots. Inside the statue, there was a metal frame designed by Gustav Eiffel, the same man who later built the Eiffel Tower. This strong frame helped hold the statue in place even during strong winds. It took 4 months to finish rebuilding the statue on the pedestal. A grand opening. On October 28, 1886, the Statue of Liberty was ready. A big celebration was planned. More than 1 million people came to watch. Boats filled the harbor, and people waved flags. There was a parade in New York City. Soldiers marched, bands played music, and children waved. On the island, many important people stood together, leaders from France and America. President Grover Cleveland gave a speech and said, "This great lady lifts her light for all the world to see." Then the statue was shown to the world. People clapped and cheered. Cannons fired. Bells rang. Everyone was happy. The Statue of Liberty had found her new home. A welcome to immigrants. At the same time, many immigrants were coming to America. They came by boat from places like Italy, Ireland, Germany, Russia, and more. They were poor. They were tired. But they came with hope for a better life. When their ships came into New York Harbor, they saw the statue. Some people cried when they saw her. To them, she meant, "You are safe now. You are free." The Statue of Liberty became a sign of welcome, especially to people arriving at Ellis Island, the immigration station near the statue. What she stands for. The statue is not just a woman holding a torch. She has many meanings. The torch means light and truth. The tablet with July 4, 1776 means freedom and independence. The broken chains at her feet mean the end of slavery and oppression. The crown with 7 points means liberty for the whole world. Every part of her tells a story of hope, freedom, and peace. Final thought from Chapter 2. The Statue of Liberty did not just arrive. She was built with care, love, and hard work. She became more than a gift. She became a home for freedom and a light for all who came to her shores.